with Hands of Change. My name is Isis, which is taken from the ancient Egyptian goddess.
And I'm Cernunnos, a name that I took from a Celtic god.
So, Cernunnos, we're going to talk today about what is paganism. Some of you may be wondering. And if you Google the term, the first thing you're going to come up with is the official dictionary definition, which says that a pagan is a person holding religious beliefs other than those of the main world religions. Some of the synonyms you're going to find are words like heathen, infidel, idolater, irreligious, and ungodly, which mostly sound like a bunch of negative things. I don't know about you, but that's not what paganism is to me.
Not at all. In fact, I think it's very godly, and it is, a multitude of religions.
One, I think, of the unifying factors of paganism is that pagans worship multiple gods, so that's kind of the opposite of ungodly. Right. We are multi-godly.
And obviously that idea of being irreligious really doesn't seem to make sense at all either.
No.
So, it's worth looking into what actually paganism is. If you were to look into the history of the term, it comes from the Latin word paganus, which really just meant somebody rustic, a villager, kind of a country bumpkin. This itself comes from an even earlier term, pāgus, which is a small parcel of land. Basically, in Roman times, it was an offensive term for somebody who lived in the countryside. We have a lot of terms today. I think I just used one, country bumpkin. It was an offensive term, but obviously it didn't mean somebody who worshipped multiple gods, because all Romans did. The thing is, as Rome became Christian, these villagers were the last holdouts of the ancient religion, of the old ways. And so, for Roman Christians, the word pagan came to mean somebody who didn't worship the Christian God. And there it begins to take on the dictionary definition meaning that we were just talking about.
So, in reality, as we said, pagans are polytheistic and they are nature-based. Hence our beautiful setting. They believe in multiple gods, and they have a very sincere reverence of nature. Modern paganism's roots are partially embedded in the late 19th century with rise of organizations like the Golden Dawn. Modern pagans do like to talk about their roots in ancient history.
The truth is, paganism is very modern and is really in the process of constantly reinventing itself to its surroundings. What we really know in modern paganism, we try to take ideas from the writings from ancient Egypt, ancient Samaria, and any old texts we have, but really it is a very modern religion that's really still forming.
It's constantly changing and updating. Very little is known about how the ancient people worshipped, but with new information, we can always incorporate that into what we're doing. Even under the term pagan, there are a lot of different terms that fall under it. Some of them are druidism, heathenry, or asatru. There's ceremonial magic, chaos magic, and Wicca. And then Wicca itself is like a little umbrella under the larger umbrella, and under that term you have things like Gardnerian, Alexandrian, eclectic, and Strega. Those are just some of the branches of Wicca itself. Yeah. There's really no wrong way to be a pagan.
Yeah, there's a joke that if you put 10 pagans in a room, you're going to get 12 definitions of paganism. Because of its reconstructionist nature. The definition of the pagan religion is moving, it's changing. And really, it's still coming together right now. What paganism means for me might mean something different for you. It might mean something different for you.
And your definition may be constantly changing.
As you learn more about paganism and, truthfully, yourself. So, obviously, maybe this hasn't been the most clear-cut answer, but there is no clear-cut answer. And as you continue to, follow our Wicca Zero series, you will hopefully get a sense of maybe what your personal definition of paganism is. Thanks for watching, and
leave any questions or comments
down there
below. We'll see you next time.
Boom.